guys ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go.
We'd like to thank each and every one of you. It's truly a privilege to serve you today.
The White House announces Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor.
Japanese attack upon Pearl Harbor naturally would mean war.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
The heroes are quiet now. Their job is done. New voices are needed to remember the fading history of one of America's defining moments. You are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have
striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you.
My name is Scott Northcutt, and I'm 14 years old. Some kids my age just don't appreciate what happened in places like Iwo Jima. But that's because it's not every day that you can shake the hand of a real-life American hero.
Thanks a lot for everything.
This summer I got to do just that. I traveled to Washington, D.C. with Dallas Honor Flight. This is an all-expense-paid trip for the veterans to see the World War II Memorial for the first time. When we got to the memorial, some of these men could barely get off the bus. But once they heard the cheers and saw the welcome, it was like they were my age again. I literally had goosebumps all over my body because I was walking in the shadow of giants. As I stood there watching them, I thought of the quote from Winston Churchill, who said about the World War II vets, "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few, and with so few World War II veterans alive today, the quote means even more now." Being here at the World War II Memorial really makes the history come to life. And when you see all these guys' faces, you realize how much it means to them and how big of a deal it is.
I was 17 years old when it broke out. I remember Pearl Harbor very plainly. But D-Day was just about that time, June 6, 1944.
That's right.
So that was a Sunday. Monday I went down and signed up.
How old were you when all this happened?
I was 15. I went in the Navy in July of 1942, and I got out in January the 17th of 46. And when I got out, the kids that I was going to school with hadn't finished high school yet.
So were you mad at the Germans?
Pardon?
I'm sorry, were you mad at the Germans?
Was I mad at the Germans? No. Because the Germans that I fought were just having to do their duty just like I did mine.
So what is duty for my generation? Well, for me, it's remembering the sacrifice of these men and making sure that we honor them while they are still alive. I hope you'll join me to see that every single living World War II veteran gets on an honor flight before it's too late. I'm Scott Northcutt. Thanks for watching. The stories you read about World War II in your books can be greatly enhanced by walking in the shadow and on the shoulder of these giants. Start a class project to support the Honor Flight Network, then challenge your rival schools to get involved.